Have you ever felt like what you have just isn't enough? It's not enough time, not enough energy, not enough money. It's a feeling we all know. But what if I told you that a little, when given with faith, can become more than you could ever imagine? Let's dive into one of the most powerful stories from the Bible that shows exactly this. Imagine this scene. A huge crowd. Thousands of people have followed Jesus to a remote place. They've been listening to him teach all day, captivated by his words. But as the sun starts to set, a very real human problem emerges. Everyone is hungry. The disciples, Jesus' closest followers, start to panic. They look around and see a sea of faces, and they know they have almost nothing to feed them. They tell Jesus, send the crowds away so they can go to the villages and buy themselves some food. But Jesus turns to them with a simple instruction. You give them something to eat. The disciples are baffled. They only have about 200 silver coins, not nearly enough to buy bread for such a massive crowd. It feels like an impossible task. This is that moment of feeling overwhelmed, that feeling of not having enough. Maybe you've been there, facing a problem that seems too big to solve with the resources you have. Then something amazing happens. Andrew, one of the disciples, finds a young boy in the crowd. This boy has his own small meal, just 5 barley loaves and 2 small fish. It's barely enough for one person, let alone thousands. Andrew brings the boy to Jesus, almost apologetically saying, here is a boy with 5 small barley loaves and 2 small fish. But how far will they go among so many? This is the turning point. Jesus doesn't dismiss the small offering. Instead, he receives it with gratitude, tells the disciples to have the people sit down on the grass. He takes the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, looks up to heaven, gives thanks, and breaks them. Then, he gives the pieces to the disciples to distribute to the people. And a miracle unfolds. The food doesn't run out. Everyone eats, not just a small bite, but they eat until they are completely full and satisfied. All 5,000 men, plus women and children, are fed from that one boy's small lunch. But the story doesn't end there. After everyone has eaten, Jesus tells his disciples, gather the pieces that are left over. Let nothing be wasted. And when they did, they filled 12 baskets with the pieces of the 5 barley loaves left over by those who had eaten.
Wow.
They ended up with more food than they started with. This incredible story isn't just about a magical meal. It's a powerful lesson about faith and trust. That young boy gave all he had, even though it seemed insignificant. And in the hands of Jesus, that small offering was multiplied beyond belief. It teaches us that what we see as little, God sees as full of potential. When we trust him with our not enough, whether it's our time, our talents, or our resources, he can do more than we can ask or imagine. So next time you feel like you don't have enough, remember the 5 loaves and 2 fish. Offer what you have with a willing heart, and watch how it can be multiplied. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that inspire.